Rural Americans deserve access to the best of what our nation has to offer, especially health care. Across every state and every community, America's rural hospitals are the first line of defense, protecting our families, neighbors, and loved ones. No matter where you live, hospital care doesn't clock out. They're there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Each year, America's over 5,000 hospitals care for millions of patients, providing 24/7 emergency care, delivering babies, cancer treatments, and other life-saving care that patients rely on. Behind every one of those patients are doctors, nurses, and caregivers working tirelessly to keep people healthy and safe. Hospitals are our community's lifelines. They employ our neighbors and keep our families healthy. But now, some in Congress are threatening access to care. Tell Congress, protect patient care to keep America strong. Don't cut rural health care.
Excuse me! Taxi!
Come on, what are you doing? This is the 77 WABC minicast.
So, massive story here in New York City. The mayor, so clueless, or maybe he's just that disrespectful. I think he is that disrespectful. He hates cops. He told us he did. He called it a racist, homophobic, transphobic, must be defunded, horrible institution. There can be no doubt that it's racist to its core. This is a man who helped got his name. He made his name by getting arrested by cops. You ever see that picture of him in handcuffs with the cops? And now his true colors are once again coming out. That was a snowball fight? No, it wasn't. It was horrific. Let me see here. Mamdani, there's nothing more than a snowball fight. Are you crazy? Cut 6?
From the videos that I've seen, it looks like a snowball fight. I think that there were 2 officers who were facing lacerations on their face.
All for prosecution of those who pelted them?
Look, I've seen the videos of this snowball fight. I think that it was a snowball fight.
Wow. That was not a snowball fight. That was a damn near terrorist attack. The mob chased them out. The mob. This guy's on the side of the mob. He hates us. He called them, like any other city worker, they responded to the blizzard. Like any other city worker. No. City workers don't respond. Cops, sanitation, fire, uniform services, EMT. Not anybody. Not teachers. They had the day off, actually. They had the day off. Let's see here. Cut 9.
Mr. Mayor, are you willing to revise your statement regarding the snowball fight, given that this was not exactly a friendly back-and-forth snowball fight? The police that were there were not throwing any snowballs. They were getting pelted themselves. And number 2, have you considered or would you consider banning these crowdsourcing events because they can and sometimes do get out of hand?
So I'm not going to be banning snowball fights or organized snowball fights.
Yeah, snowball fights, just snowball fights. Now the commissioner, Jessica Tisch, has released a stern tweet about all this. I don't think she's the real deal. All right, let's see here. Just a couple of weeks ago, she learns from Bratton, Commissioner Bratton. Just trash whatever came before you. Listen to what she says here. Cut 12. This is last month. Cut 12.
To work, the NYPD looked very different than it does today. A crisis of leadership, a department plagued by scandal, a public confidence deeply shaken. That was the reality that we inherited.
Well, she's talking about when she took the job under Eric Adams. But I went back and I thought, what was she saying when Eric Adams was the commissioner a year ago? Well, I found it, and this is what she sounded like. Cut 13, please. Cut 13.
Overall, index crime in 2024 was down under Mayor Adams' leadership, with reductions in 5 of the 7 major crime categories, including murder, robbery, burglary, grand larceny, and auto theft. Major crime in public housing was down 4.5% for the year, and major crime in our transit system was down for the 2nd straight year in 2024, decreasing 5.4% compared to 2023.
Now, I thought it was a crisis of leadership. She just praised the leadership of Eric Adams. What's going on there? These numbers are unverifiable, right? They come from, the police department says it's doing a good job. Just ask the police department. We have no media. We have no columnists anymore. We have a bunch of children down there, literally children. Children. And all they care about, quite frankly, is what's going on in Washington, Trump, the Kardashians, this, that, and the other thing, weirdo LGBTQ crap. No one's holding these people accountable. It's a joke. They can say whatever the hell they want. So this person, Jessica Tisch, I do believe is consumed by ambition. And it's fine to be ambitious, but I think with her, it's unbecoming, right? Say anything, do anything to keep that job. Let's see here. Where's that part where she's, let's try, cut 11 if you don't mind, please. Cut 11. No, you can't see this, but she's got this sickening smile on her face, right? As she talks about how well she gets along with Mamdani and that the city is going to be safer because we get along so well. Well, how much more do we need to see? I think she's throwing her mayoral. If she doesn't resign right now, she can kiss being mayor goodbye, or she just has to go all in on this Mamdani stuff, this anti-cop kind of weirdness. Very strange. Very strange. And only I can really decode this. Only I am willing to decode it. All right? Been a slow build with these cops getting it from the left. Started years ago, Black Lives Matter and the rest. De Blasio ran against the police. Adams ran against the police. Mamdani runs against the police. They all have something in common, though. Jessica Tisch. A big job for Jessica. Tells you something about Jessica, actually. Be right back.
Rural Americans deserve access to the best our nation has to offer, especially when it comes to health care. Across every state and every community, America's rural hospitals are the first line of defense, protecting our families, neighbors, and loved ones. No matter where you live, hospital care doesn't clock out. They're there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Each year, America's over 5,000 hospitals care for millions of patients, providing 24/7 emergency care, delivering babies, cancer treatments, and other life-saving care that patients rely on. Behind every one of those patients are doctors, nurses, and caregivers working tirelessly to keep people healthy and safe. Hospitals are our community's lifelines. They employ our neighbors and keep our families' health. But now, some in Congress are threatening access to care. Tell Congress, protect patient care to keep America strong. Don't cut rural health care.